Open hearts and closed mouths. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. Hey, we're 10 days into our 31 days of Proverbs that Transform Challenge, and if you've been reading through Proverbs with us, you've come to some of the most familiar content, the wise sayings of Solomon. Say, Solomon's wisdom was renowned throughout the world, and chapter 10 contains some of his wise quotables, as does much of the rest of Proverbs. To add to the challenge, I'd encourage you to commit some of these to heart. Proverbs 10 verse 8 is a particular favorite of mine. Solomon says, "The wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fall." This is a classic style proverb. It draws a contrast between two things. In this case, the wise in heart and the babbling fool. Are you wise in heart? In other words, is your attitude one of insightful understanding between right and wrong? Do you care? If you haven't figured it out yet, true wisdom is not discerning what is right in our own eyes or in the eyes of popular culture, but rather what is right or wrong in God's eyes. The difference between the two is that the former comes naturally to us, the latter does not. Proverbs 14 tells us that there is a way that seems right to a man, but that way goes one way, friend, and its destination is destruction. I have a great sense of direction, but I still need a GPS to help me navigate around unfamiliar areas. Otherwise, I'll end up lost. The wise in heart is teachable. You're willing to take instruction, rebuke, reproof, correction. You don't know it all. You'll obey when the right authority points you in the direction you should go. But Solomon tells us of another, the prating fool. We all know someone like this. They talk and don't listen. They know it all. That know-it-all attitude is the sure way to a fall. As long as your heart is closed to sound wisdom from God's word and you do what feels right to you, vehemently defending your way whenever faced with correction or reproof from God's word, you're going to miss out on God's best for your life. Verse 17 tells us that the road to life is a disciplined life, so stay teachable and be transformed.